you. And this is my second live broadcast today. I'm figuring I'll have some people coming in soon. I know that I have some people watching, but that may not be actually on the live chat, but that's okay. I'm sure that somebody will come and join me soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is my live broadcast, second live broadcast today, from um, from my home here in Chesapeake, Virginia, and this is our broadcast number 96. Okay, I did a live broadcast earlier today. That was number 95. It's now 96. But I want to just say it's a pleasure having whoever's here today. That may be that little one watching again. I'm not sure, but I tell you, Kayla, it's a pleasure having you there. Hello, sweetie, if you're watching, and I know that. So let's see here. So let's see if I can pull it up. I don't know if it's showing on my iPad or not. Sometimes I can't get it to work like I want to. Hold on just a moment here. Well, anyway, I won't worry about that. Okay. Alrighty here. Let's go. Let's go to screen share comprehensive here. Forgive me if I'm having any technical difficulties here because things look like it's kind of pausing on my end. But this blog here says, I have called for the resignation of all official leaders in TBC. And let me just point out here to you all, this is not something that should be looked at bad or negative in any way. Okay, this is to move forward in a different light. And I'm telling you, this is great. This is really a good thing that's happening. These people that have been the leaders and quote, being presidents and other faxes, titles that have been the leaders in their countries, they're still going to do the great jobs they've been doing. They are the true leaders, but they're not necessarily going to have these titles. But I'm going to go ahead and get started here. You can see this. Some of the leaders, Dan E. Warren, there's Don Dak, Dan Lukes. This is Erica Saraboski. This is Pritam Kumar of India. This is Lawrence Maleki, Mbeg, from also from Cameroon. I'm not getting everybody's name. I'm just gonna go through your name. Of course, you know Randy. So anyway, let me get going here. Do not be alarmed. We are restructuring TBC into what it is made to be. Our organization is growing up and maturing, and we no longer have the need for official titles as we move forward. We started our leadership campaign 2 years ago, running elections for a fast-growing countries of TBC. As you can see, the post above that was great success. There are no elections in the okay. There are no need to run more elections moving forward. The voice of TBC has been replaced by the voice of TBC the voice of TBC. Thanks to many broadcasters, and I'm a broadcaster, a very a decent broadcaster. I don't say the best, but I've done, as you see, I can see how many broadcasters I've done. I'm up there doing broadcasting. Many broadcasters, and to those that will become broadcasters ongoing in the future. The top 10 below, the voice of TBC consists of 7 elected leaders and 2 appointed leaders, and each of them have served the TBC in ways words cannot describe. Each of them has my personal eternal gratitude in the works their works and their results. It really warms my heart when I see leaders treated with respect and love, and it saddens me deeply when some cast unreasonable expectations on leaders and will even behave abusively towards them. I hope that removing titles such as elected leader that those that would demonstrate abusive behavior would just stop and learn to support a leader when they step up. May every TBC member step up and take on leadership roles. Did you hear that? By no means should this call for resignations diminish these leaders in doing their ongoing efforts to lead the TBC community. The leadership structure each of them have built should remain in good standing without titles or chains of command should stand strong regardless. The call for resignations is a necessary formality to put the world on notice that we are a people with leaders and don't need um, legal. Let me see what I'm going here. Hold on a minute. Legal means to succeed at standing for march towards our mission and objectives for humanity. Titles imply legally that and we let me see. Titles imply legally, and we choose not to be limited to legal means to succeed at what we are doing for humanity. We refuse to fail and to fall into the legal traps and snares as we move forward. Do ideas require legal authority? That depends, doesn't it? It seems evil ideas love to wrap themselves in legal authority, don't they? Domicide is the murder of any person or people by their government. I'm going to say that again. Domicide is the murder of any person or people by their government, including genocide, politicide, and mass murder. That is done legally. Do you get my point? Isn't any poverty globally an idea based on goodness? We have thousands of years of proof that governments refuse to hear the cries of the poor to end poverty. I love that line right there. All they do is to make that problem worse. We cannot, it says here, hold on a minute. There's a lot here, so sometimes you got to really follow it here, okay? 1,000 years ago, all they have is probably worse. Okay, we cannot legally end poverty. Okay, they won't allow it. That's right. We also know violence is counterproductive to the objective to end poverty. So the people need to realize that the responsibility of ending poverty go to rest upon the people themselves. You hear that? And must accept it. It is an idea that does not require authority. So you don't need authority to end poverty. We need to work together as people. You see that? A good idea. TBC is money that will make that idea come true. But TBC doesn't need legal standing to succeed. You hear that? But TBC doesn't need legal standing to succeed. Legal structures will naturally form around TBC to support it without obligation, like what we have seen happen already in the Philippines when 110 native tribes accepted TBC as their legal currency. TBC gives the tribes the pathway out of their legal oppression that they have suffered from hundreds of years. And you click on this blog, it'll take you right where I'm gonna just show you show what it looks like. You see, this is a video right here. See, I'm gonna just play it just a little bit. All of these people. Look at these people of the Huntington tribe in the Philippines. Look at these wonderful people. Okay, I'm gonna stop that, and I'm gonna come out of that. All right. Okay. When you read this agreement carefully, you will see it is free of obligation any party for any reason. You have been brainwashed into believing that something needs legal standing to be in the right. Yep, that's how people think. I could go on and on about making this point, but for the sake of time, I would simply ask you to open up your mind to all of the possibilities and consequences. Let me just stop here a minute. Is admin not making their point right here? You know, I don't know who admin is, and it doesn't matter. But I tell you one thing, this person got an incredible mind. That's all I got to say. Wonderful person, whoever it is. One of the undesired consequences of passing out titles within the TBC community is that some felt entitled to abuse leaders holding that title. These people were wrong to think that they could do that. By removing these titles altogether, it should be clear we are all free to operate as we desire without the heavy burden of obligation on anyone's back, leader or not. If you see a leader doing that, support them and don't expect more of them. That is wrong and slows us down. Okay. Our motto should be do no harm. We should appreciate the contributions, even if they are small by comparison. We will get more of the things that we truly appreciate and recognize. So treat the leaders as you see in this poster in the poster above, with love and respect, and only place expectations upon oneself. Boom! Oneself, and not on the other. Did you catch that? Okay. Sure. Offer opportunities and make agreements freely as individuals where the benefits of such are mutual. Let the givers and not takers in this world. Images of the resignation letters will be placed at the bottom of this point to make it completely official. And you see right here that this, when I first saw this picture, I thought about what we talked about, Hydra. It's like a serpent with a whole bunch of heads. Cut off one and another one grows right back, or to two more, whatever. Okay? Terrible, horrific picture, but it's true. Okay? Okay, in terms of this picture. In recent Send Button meeting, we told you viewers of our intent to become a Hydra type obligation. In mythology, the Hydra is very difficult to kill because if you happen to cut off one of the heads, it simultaneously grows back two more heads to replace the one that was chopped off. You hear that? By removing the targets off the backs of the leaders in the post above, we will grow without concern of personal attack. It's foolish to chop off the heads of a Hydra and futile towards any desired result. These leaders don't know admin personally and only do occasional chat, we have communicated, and they have we communicated. In fact, we hardly chat at all compared to the early days when we raised up these leaders. The leaders are well trained and good examples to follow. All of us are asked to become broadcasters. How many times I said that? And lead in that matter. We want to develop Hydra with 1,000,000 equal heads and become unbeatable when the elite wake up in our masses exodus from their system of control. We are going our own way, and we do not need the elite. Did you hear that? We don't need them. We build our own community and our own economy. All right. We will not fight the elite head on. Why? Why should we do that? Think about that. Ours is a flight from the fight. Ours is a flight from the fight. Do no harm, completely nonviolent. Do no harm, completely nonviolent. Each head enjoys the abundance it deserves, and we are one. We know that silence is consent as far as the elite are concerned, and that is why we broadcast our ideas. This is another article right here you can click on. Each of us will become masters of our own destiny, and we will cast off the chains that enslave us individually. Each of us must deprogram our minds to become free. Oh, you see that was in bold? You see this? Each of us must deprogram our minds to become free. You know, let me just stop right here to say something. This is one of the things that I know that's attacking a lot of us around the world. It's our mind. Our mind has been brainwashed. So many minds are in that scarcity, poverty mindset. Even the people that's in poverty overseas. That's one of the reasons I want to reach some of those people. I got to tell them if they want to do something different, they got to think differently. They got to take action differently than they normally take. They got to try something different with the mindset that something is going to be achievable, that can achieve something. And this is some of the things that, just so many ideas I have that I got to put it all together. But believe me, it's going to be together before I get to Africa. Okay. I have all of you in the TBC community will see the wisdom of this event and look within yourselves to find the strength to become a self-appointed leader that does no harm as you build your own kingdom. May the principles of light, righteousness, secure gratitude, loyalty, friendship, mercy, forgiveness, justice for all, abundance, peace, love, joy, living, humility that comes from strength, kindness, generosity, and helpfulness guide your thoughts, words, and actions. Knowing you are far from perfect while aspiring towards personal perfection. Okay? Be good to one another. And they just start talking about, these are different leaders putting in Resignation, that was appointed TBC presidents. Okay? There's a letter from Dr. Dan here. Favor from Nigeria. Lawrence Maleki, South Africa. Augustus from Ghana. Mbe Derek, okay, from Cameroon. Okay, so, all right. Yes, this is a long blog, but like I said, one of the longest blogs that we have. But it's so important that you go through this blog over. Now, I'll probably go through this blog probably about 10 times. You probably think that's obsession, but it's so much information in this blog. This is a blog that I will go over and over and over and over and over. Okay? So, let me come out of this. All right? All right. Let me see here. Let me go here. Let me do something here because my iPad. Let me go here. Let me go to. I'm going to find out who's here on a chat for me. I want to just see who's here. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me see who's in the chat here. Oh, Romeo is here. Thank you, Romeo, for being here, my brother. Okay, hold on. I want to say, Romeo, I thoroughly enjoyed your live broadcast. I was going to the store and I was watching it. I watched yours on my cell phone, and it was awesome. The things you were trying to achieve. Thank you for mentioning me. I appreciate it, brother. I will continue to support you, and I'd like to reach out to you just to connect with you because I really want to personally connect with some of the live broadcasters, just to build some friendships and, just to get to know each other because we can help each other. Crypto John, again, doing, you do an awesome job every broadcast as well. Bitcoin Scott, loved our conversation we had, man. It was just awesome. You do an awesome job, of course. Dear Metlock, she's back with. Thank you so much. Darren, you're doing a wonderful job out in California. Keep doing your live broadcasts. I know you can't get them done as much as you like because I think you said you're starting back at work for the summer for school. But I enjoy all your broadcasts. I contend, and I will support you always. TBC Dr. Joe Stevens. Oh, it's great to have you here, brother. And I look like okay, Kimmy. This person looked like they new on this. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you so much. Is that Mahaki Kim? Where are you from? Can you tell me where you're from? Are you from Africa, a country in Africa? Are you from an Asian country? Where are you from? You could tell us. That'd be good if you could tell us. Okay. All right. Yeah, and Daria, I hope that I will see you here on my live chat tomorrow because on my broadcast because I will be having it at the same time, 3 o'clock and 8:30, which would be you're on the count. You're 3 hours behind me, so just count 3 hours behind, and you'll start on those times to see me at my broadcast. Thank you so much for everyone being here today. It is. Let me just come out of this screen share here. Okay, so my half an hour is about up here. I want to thank all of you for being here. If y'all got any questions, anything, I just want to go over that long blog. We're not trying to do anything violent in terms of building our community. Let's make that point that we saw in the blog. We want to continue to build, and bring people into our community the right way. To present to them, educate them the right way. Again, I want to thank everybody for congratulating me for my for me getting selected to attend accompany Randy Wilson to the continent of Africa. It's really good that I was chosen. I totally I knew from one of my when I made the blog for my 80, I think my 83rd or 84th live broadcast. I knew they said, be careful what you ask for. And then it said, look what happened to Mary. That was the key. That was the clue right there. Mary was sent to Uganda by the TBC admin. And so now what? I asked for it. Didn't know I was gonna get it. I really didn't. I really didn't. But I thank admin so much. You just don't know how happy you've made me. You know, just to go over there with Randy Wilson in our minds, how we can have impact over there. It's gonna be a special thing to do to help people over there, or to develop something that can help them. So anyway, I'm going to end this live broadcast at this moment. I will see all of you tomorrow at my usual time at 3. I, you know, so just look for me at that time. And again, I'll be tomorrow at 8:30 again. It's a pleasure having you here. I love all of you all. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, and stay positive. That's what we're about. Love, prosperity, and abundance. Goodbye.